over the rainbow. Way up. Oh, land that I heard of once, and I lie by. Thank
Some notes were so high or so low that it like I couldn't hear you. But from what I did hear, amazing. Brava,
Thank you
brava.
so much. I
Well
wonder
done,
how
baby.
that's gonna play on the listen back. But you know what, y'all? I hope y'all heard all you heard. I hope you were inspired by my singing and my song. I have on my Wicked Witch of the West shirt in honor of Halloween.
That's such a cute shirt. I love that shirt. I love
And,
that.
I did just see a video of Jesse Solomon singing
Jesse Solomon. Why do I know that person?
Summer House.
LOL.
I think he had his album release party or something.
He made an album.
I'm
Put you
pretty
in my
sure.
bag. Like my
He was
bag.
singing
Fuck
some
it.
song where it was like,
Again.
being your friend is overrated. I
Yeah.
just had to say it. People think it's about Sierra.
It's like a garage band Michael Bublé.
Yes, that is the perfect description. Garage band Michael Bublé. Someone gave him too much confidence.
Yeah, like he can sing. I yeah, I
It's one of those things, just because you can doesn't mean you should. It's
don't know.
like, just because you can kind of carry a tune doesn't mean make an album. It means, you know what? You can lead in Happy Birthday. And that's
Right, right.
it. That's all
Yeah.
we need.
Yeah, maybe
Um,
maybe like you we do karaoke and you can like steal a
yeah.
show, you know?
hmm You can sing some Frank Sinatra. He is better than Ashley, though. I will say that.
Ashley's awful.
She's very bad.
I was
Baby,
like,
right from the beginning.
this girl had the nerve to have a band back her up to that. What was she singing? Killing Me Softly or something?
Strumming my pain.
Oh my gosh, girl.
It was
And
so
none
bad.
of they were all like, we're just here because we're getting paid.
I get it.
We try
um,
to tell her she can't sing, but
she
you know how
doesn't
it goes.
listen.
No, no.
She's hard-headed. But that's okay. With that, hey y'all, welcome back to the Shade of It All. I'm Brandon.
I'm Maggie. Happy almost Halloween.
Yes, happy almost Halloween. It is what, the 29th? When we're recording this. This might release the day before Halloween. It might release Halloween Day. We'll see what
We'll see.
happens.
We'll see what
But
happens.
regardless, happy Halloween and happy. But Maggie, how was your day?
Stressful. I was about to lie,
Oh,
but I can't. We had an event at work today.
oh, fun.
Long story short, we ordered like 60 boxes of pizza and we asked for them to arrive at 3:15. Half
hmm
of it came at 3:20. Our event started at 4 and the other half came at 4:10.
Okay.
And we spent like $2,000 on pizza.
Oh my God.
It was fancy pizza, a gourmet pizza company in Tampa. Don't go there.
Oh,
My thing is, if I drop two bands on pizza for
you
a
better
corporate
come on
event,
time.
yes. And it was 3 o'clock, and this guy is like, "Oh yeah, they'll be there in 5 to 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes." Gave us a run around. We called him like 3 times, and I'm like, "You could have also just been honest. Hey, we got backed up. I am so sorry. I'm gonna do this and this and this." But when people don't fix something and they low key make it worse, it's more frustrating. The event
hmm
went over fine, but if you have one person spending two bands on pizza, do a good job so they can spend two bands next year.
Make them a priority.
Right, or three when you raise your prices, because we'll come back if it was good, right? Never
Yeah.
again, never again. Played
This
in
is
all
why
our
with
faces.
pizza, you just got to keep it simple.
Yeah,
People try to get too fancy with pizza.
Well, it
Mm.
was we picked that company because they had like vegan pizza and they
Oh
had
yeah.
like vegan pepperoni and like some different options, gluten free. Like they seem to be able to accommodate everybody.
Mm-hmm.
No, we shouldn't have accommodated anybody and went to
No
Domino's.
accommodations.
No, just annoying. So I'm
uh,
outside like I was just like tense until the beginning of the event, but
I can just picture Maggie just standing out there, just like,
no, it was so bad. And thankfully I didn't have to like call, but a little stressful today.
oh, I'm sorry that happened, but I'm glad it went well.
It did.
Um, My day was okay. I went in the office today. I had woken up extra early because I thought I had a meeting at 9 a.m. But
Hmm.
then my coworker, who's also a manager, but she's not my manager, it's confusing, but she's on my team. She was like, "Oh, we can cancel the meeting because I already know what to do." And I was like, "Okay, perfect." But I still went in the office and I don't know, I just didn't feel that well. I ended up leaving kind of early, like
Hmm.
around like two-ish or two or maybe three. So it wasn't like
Hmm.
early, but it was kind of early. But I logged back in when I got home. But I don't know. It's just like too many people like reaching out with questions. Like I like I have answers to, but then they don't accept my answer. So then they want more of an explanation. And I'm just like, I told you all I knew. So I don't know what to tell you.
I gave you an
Uh
answer. You're not listening. So, what should
so
we do now?
unclear. And then I'm getting
That's funny.
And then I'm getting extra work and getting little to no direction. Like there's like some entry I need to book, but I was given no documents, no numbers, no anything. They were just like, it's like this person's entry. And then that person was just like, well, I had this entry passed down, so I don't know how this started. So I was sent some things about it and I was trying to find answers and I couldn't really find answers that I needed.
Damn.
And I'm taking the next 2 days off though, which is nice because I have
Ooh.
8 vacation days and 5 days of PTO that I need to use before year end. So that's 13 days total. Um, I th
Damn.
I don't do anything and I need to start. But also I didn't realize I had that much. So I'm taking these next 2 days off. I might be planning a trip with our friend Madison.
Ooh, you
For
gonna go visit her?
Well, we were talking about maybe going to Boston for
Ooh,
Thanksgiving or
Boston.
something
Who's
fun.
in Boston?
Um, I don't know anyone. I've just wanted to go.
Oh, I
Um,
thought you meant like Thanksgiving dinner. You're
oh
just gonna
yeah.
go over Thanksgiving like holiday
Yeah,
time.
because our family's
Oh,
kind of a little, they're a little separated, but not really. Some are going to be
yeah.
together, some aren't. My cousin's not going to the one that I was invited to, and I don't want to go. So I'm trying to plan something
Nice.
else.
Oh, that'll be nice. I was about to
Yes.
say, Brendan, you should take a week off just for the heck of it.
I might do that in November because November is kind of a slower month, anyways. The thing is, I end up using most of my days like around the holidays, anyways, but I had a
Yeah,
little more than usual. So it's
that's
like,
true. You could give yourself like a winter break and like do
mm-hmm,
like uh through Christmas and like New Year's too.
mm-hmm. Just be like, bye,
Hmm.
y'all. I'll see y'all next year.
Look at this. He's such a dedicated worker, has to use time off.
I
Wow.
know. It's just like when you're so committed to work
And like
and
such a
things,
good employee and like
when you're amazing and you're needed and admired and appreciated, please, I need more money.
yeah,
Anyways.
right. Give me a raise.
But that part, but I don't think they're giving those this year. But the year's almost over, so hopefully next year.
Yeah.
But I do have a new nightstand table too that should be coming tomorrow. So that's
Ooh.
fun too. You
Hmm.
know, there's some things cooking.
And hopefully me and Kelsey can come and bother you and hang out with you.
Oh
That'll be fun.
yes.
Have a little hangout
Hmm.
night,
People are
pajama
inviting
party.
themselves over to my place.
I'm like, Brandon, can we like go to your house and hang out at your house?
Sure, we'll plan something. We were talking about maybe inviting Gia too.
Yes. Oh, because Kelsey met Gia. Yes.
Hmm. I'll
That'd be
probably
so
invite
fun.
Victoria too, but I don't know if Victoria will come because she lives kind of far. But I'll still
Yeah,
invite
it
her
is
because
a
she's a
drive.
good time.
Yeah, we all
Uh,
know each other.
yes.
And then we're gonna go see Wicked for Good. Are you gonna wear that shirt?
Oh my gosh, I should wear this shirt to that. I
Mm-hmm.
will.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh my gosh. When is that coming out? November or something?
I don't know, but I know one of my coworkers has tickets already to see it twice.
Oh.
So I think we're behind. And maybe
I
we should get tickets.
fear secretly it's not going to be good.
I thought you were gonna say I fear it's not that deep. And I was gonna say I agree. But yeah,
That part too.
I wonder if it's yeah, sequels sometimes they don't
I don't know. I've heard the second part of the play isn't that good.
Mhm.
But and then also they showed like a slight sneak peek during Dancing with the Stars because the creator was one of the guest judges.
Mhm.
And but it wasn't really like it was like Elphaba dancing with Glinda and the wizard, but I think it was like a dream sequence. I don't know, but I kind of was like, what is this?
Alpha Dancing with Glinda and the Wizard?
Yeah, I was like, this must be a dream or something. But maybe it'll be
Yeah.
good. We'll be optimistic, but
Yeah.
I don't know. But you know what was good?
What?
This episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac.
You ain't never lied. You know what? Potomac is hitting.
What aren't you understanding?
Right. Oh my gosh. Do not play with the way that Ashley folded. Never seen a Darby fold so fast.
And I was happy to see it.
Me
Someone
too.
needs
I was
to.
like, get her ass. And then she was like, and you don't flirt with me.
Not a pinch in the bum. Nothing.
Not her reading her and then like being playful. How do
Yes.
you hate someone like that? Tia is
You
so
can't.
oh my
Tia,
gosh.
love Tia.
Textbook how to be the best person ever.
Yes, I really hope. I feel like she's gonna have a good first season. She'll definitely come back for a second. I hope she doesn't have the second Housewives curse, where it's like
Mm.
the second season is sometimes their worst season. I
Mhm.
mean, yeah, she could be a little unlikable. Who cares? You know what? Give her some dynamics.
I think she has the makings of a great one, though. She
Mhm.
doesn't really give a fuck what people have to say. She's not really for the drama, but she's listening, she's participating, but it's like
Mhm.
in a comical, like, wow, like almost like us.
Yes,
But
we are
she's
Tia.
there. But she's there, you know? So she's just
Yes.
like interesting. But anyway, where's the food, you know?
Yeah,
But she seems like she's very self-confident.
she
She's like
is.
and she has a big personality, and so like I don't think she'll like let the other girls like get to her.
Hmm.
She fits in well. None of
She
them have really
does.
bothered her at all.
She's not
So
trying too hard, which is
no.
good.
So if she can keep that energy, I was like, Tia should be Giselle, move over. Let Tia organize stuff. She needs to be the grand dame. I
Look,
like well not necessarily, but like that, the top dog in the group.
her and Karen interacting might be funny.
Yeah, I
I feel
wonder
like they
why.
might feud.
Yeah, I
What
could
is
see
this
it.
accent? Oh, I was this British? No, I don't think she's very British. I am the Grand Dame. So,
Right, I wonder.
uh,
I bet Karen would be a little intimidated by Tia. But everybody likes her, like
they
off the bat.
do. I feel like her and Stacy are becoming staples, maybe, of the franchise. Like they got some longevity. Andy was even saying Stacy was like the best newbie of recent year.
Hmm.
He liked
Hmm.
her on Watch What Happens Live when she was on. Now Kay and Angel, I don't I don't hate them. And
No.
I smell a stunt with some of the other cast members trying to like separate them,
Mm.
but I wouldn't say I don't know if they have longevity.
No. Angel seems easily offended.
Hmm.
And I kind of get where she's coming from. Like, literally, this is stupid.
Yeah.
But her inability to stand up for herself is concerning.
Yeah.
And her anger, selective anger. Like, keep the same energy. You can't
Yeah.
yell at Wendy and not yell at other, or she barely yelled. You can't be
Right.
upset with one person, not the other. Because they came for her neck. And she
They
said
did.
nothing. She said
She
nothing.
didn't.
And had she blown up, I would have been like, this is fine. Because I
Right.
thought what they were bringing to her was stupid, you know?
Yeah.
Kay, I actually don't know about Kay because I
I
actually I think she's
she's
all right.
she's so pretty and like
Being
I
pretty
want her to stay
helps.
for that reason. I just think she seems on edge.
Yes.
And I don't even necessarily think she's always wrong, but she
Yeah.
doesn't make good points.
Not the best arguer. Not the best.
Beautiful, but can't argue. It's just,
We
you
missed
know,
speech and debate class. But it's fun. I think I kind of find her entertaining just
she
because she tries.
I think she is entertaining too. I see a lot of hate for her online, but there's some love because people just
Yeah.
think she's trying too hard to have an issue. And I'm like, maybe, but at least she's trying.
Right.
And I think she's like funny in like her confessionals, and she has a very vibrant personality. I think she can be good, but
Yeah.
when she's not good, she's not good.
Because I thought that she was just feeling very confident at home. However, this confidence is carried with her. And I
Oh,
think
yes.
that's just who she is then.
Yes, because which she wasn't like this last season, but I don't know. But what we do when we start the episode, we're carrying from they're in the bus still on the way to the Black Eyed Susan event. And she had just argued with Stacy. And then Stacy's like brushing her hair, and she's like, Stacy, stop touching me. Because I guess her hair was touching her. And I was like, oh no, Kay's on edge. She's like, I just want to spend money.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I can't.
And her husband or her boyfriend really gave them each $20.
He did give some money, you know. Greg did pull through in that way.
I I kind of think it's funny they all took it. Like, thanks for $20. Like, do they need $20 from you, Greg? But they all
Probably
took
not.
it.
But they're like, sure. Wendy's like, yes, I'll be getting more soon. Like, but they get to the event. They're all sitting. They like they move around a lot because they're
They
sitting in
did.
some random space, but briefly. And this is where Kay kind of is giving like the money, and she's like, "You're last." Just Stacy.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, like they're at the machine
Hmm.
first
Oh yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
because Stacy sits down and Wendy's like, "What happened?" And she's like, "I don't know. Kay is giving some kind of tutorial." And she just seemed over it, which I thought was funny.
Uh,
And during this is when Wendy tells Giselle that she doesn't think Angel graduated.
yes. Which you know what? Wendy is having a season. She's actually kind of, if she didn't have all this insurance fraud stuff happening, she
Hmm.
low-key would be having a good season because she's
Hmm.
playing chess kind of well. But I'm actually,
Literally.
I'm
Can
kind
you
of annoyed
imagine?
with her though.
Yeah, and tell me why. Why?
Because you know what it is? I don't want to watch Housewives and feel like I'm watching Big Brother. Like when she's sitting with Giselle and acting like
Mm.
she's in the mob, just like, yeah, well, apparently she didn't graduate. I
Yeah.
think a situation happened, but I don't know. And just I was like, okay. It's like I'm watching an alliance being formed on Big Brother and they're just like coyly passing information. So it's
Right.
just like, and it's like other things too, like with that to set up the angel thing. Then later when she's like when they're at their vacation and she's like, I just feel like the group is divided of everyone, and then it's Kay and Angel. And she's really pushing the whole like we can't really get to know Angel because she's friends with Kay. And I'm like, is that why y'all aren't getting to know her, or is it because every time y'all see her, you're telling her she's ugly in person and edits her pictures, and that she isn't keeping the same energy and like cussing out Kay when they want her to? Like you're kind of just always calling her out. So like, is it Kay or is it y'all just have issues with her, which is fine, but like I don't know. And I see Wendy trying, and I don't want to see you try.
Mm-mm.
Giselle does it seamlessly.
Hmm.
Ashley, we can see trying too, but she's barely there.
She
So
knows
I'm
when to
just like,
quit.
yeah, I'm like, whatever, Ashley. I'm surprised you're giving friend up energy and like you have nothing going on.
Brandon, this was such a well thought out analysis. I didn't see it this way, and I am sold. I love that. I actually agree with you. And here's the thing that stuck out to me. I didn't make the connection between her being shady later towards Angel, but I
Hmm.
did notice Giselle's reaction. When somebody gives Giselle tea, she takes it.
Yeah,
She wants some good. She's like, add some honey.
of
She will add
course.
to it. When she was just like, okay, I was like, wait, what's going on? Like, not Giselle not caring about this
Yeah,
whole
she didn't
college
seem
thing.
as invested.
Yeah,
And
because
maybe she's saving it. I don't know.
yeah, she was just like she's like, so what do you mean? And then Wendy explained, and she was just like, all right. I was like, what's this?
No,
What
it's
is
so, it
that?
was like awkward, such an awkward moment. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is happening right now? Um,
That's
but
funny.
it's just Wendy, she's she's playing chess, but the police and the investigators
Ah,
were playing a more advanced level of chess.
no, apparently it was an illegal search.
No.
That's neither here nor there.
We'll see what happens with that. I think her plea is November 7th. So it's
Shit.
coming up.
I know the Bravo, uh, all of the Bravo folks will be out for that, man.
Hmm. I wonder if she'll ever be on Watch What Happens Live. Hmm. We shall see.
Brandon, I'm really curious if innocent or guilty if she shows her face again.
I mean, she's posting on Instagram like her looks from the episodes and being like, stay tuned.
Because I don't think she could do like a I'm going to jail and then cameras pick up on the day I'm leaving. You know, I don't know if she could do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Especially depending on how long.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. We'll see. More to come with all that. But so they're all sitting down, I think, to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And is this when Ashley kind of tries to call out Tia and
Mm-hmm.
fails?
Mm-hmm. She's like, Tia, I heard you called me rude.
I
And
was
Tia's
being tongue
like,
in cheek.
Tia's like, I did, but it was tongue in cheek because you invited Wendy and Giselle to your house when you knew we were all with her. And I thought it would probably be wise to maybe like not do it when other people are in earshot. But by tongue in cheek, I just mean that it's like a small thing, neither here or there. And then
Yeah.
Ashley keeps going and then I think Kay is like, Ashley's like, well, tongue in cheek. So like, were you upset or like, is this, and
I just explained to you. What are you struggling with?
she goes in. She's like, I just told you it's not a big deal, bitch. What are we still talking about? And then Kay goes, yeah, it was a chin check. And Tia made sure to be like, no, chin check is aggressive. I'm saying tongue in cheek, which means it's
It's
off
light.
the shoulder. It's light. I'm just mentioning that it's rude, but I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
And Ashley said nothing.
Well, I do know what I'm talking about. She like tries to like mock her or something, and she's like, "You can keep digging if you want to, Ashley, but I'm not going to get dirty with you, okay?"
And I was told, Giselle told me that when I met you, that you would love me. And I have not received any kind of
Nothing.
affection. Not a pinch on the bum. And they
Nothing.
all just laugh. And I was like, not a
Uh,
pinch on the bum. That's what
right.
her ex does, not her. I was about to say her man. That's what her ex does, not her.
Michael Darby. What is it? This one podcast I listened to of I love the host, Taria.
Mhm.
It's called What Else Is Going On. She always refers to Ashley as Michael Darby's ex-wife. I'm like, that's funny.
That is funny.
But while they're there, and after this happens, Jazzy shows up.
Hey,
Hey
Jesse.
Jazzy, what's going on? She looks cute. She's got like a pink dress.
Hmm.
And Angel's like, oh, fellow wag, my husband started for 10 years.
Hmm.
And instantly Wendy is just like, oh. And I'm like, was this shady?
I didn't think so because she's like, what position? Like, what? Angel asks Jazzy, what position does your husband play? She says the position, and Jazzy asked her, what position did your husband play? And she says it, and then she's like, yeah, he started for 10 years. And then
Hmm.
Jazzy goes, yeah, I don't know if he's been. I don't know if she said starting as well, but she's like, he's been in the league for 7 years.
Yeah.
I guess it is a little bit of a flex to say he started for 10 years, but it
Yeah,
wasn't. It was very subtle, and I don't
right.
think she meant it in a shady way.
I didn't either, but now like Wendy's like trying to notice everything to call it out, and like
Yeah.
Stacey and her are a duo.
Yeah,
And
they're like,
so,
we heard, because Wendy's like, did y'all hear that? And Stacey's like, I did. And I'm like,
oh,
now
I
y'all are
did.
friends. Now you like Stacey and her breath doesn't smell. Like, pick a side because last week you were laughing at the group giving her breath mints.
Yeah. Well, Wendy's fake, and she's now
Mm-hmm.
joining the mean girls because now they accept her.
Mm-hmm.
But they kind of talk to Jazzy a little bit, and she talks about how she's getting married to Darius and all of this. So that's good for her.
Yeah.
They go to watch the horses, and I think we see the race. Did any of
Well,
them win?
who's somebody said they won, but I can't remember who.
I couldn't either. I rewatched it too. I guess I just blacked out at that part. I was
Somebody
like, I don't
won.
really care. Um, but then Ashley asked Kay, "Oh, do you have a problem with Jazzy? Your energy changed when she showed up." And she's
Mhm.
like, "Well, I did hear she had an issue with me from someone, like she had said something." And then she calls Jazzy over and they're going to talk about it. And she's like, "Well, Wendy told me that you had an issue." And Wendy's like, "Hold up, hold up. The first lady's here. Let's be classy for a minute." So she walks and hugs someone off screen because the first lady of Potomac did not want to be on this show.
Brandon, did they hug over the gate?
Over the gate and through the woods.
No, she was invited by the first lady to host Preakness. Not you getting a side hug over a fence.
I am so excited to host the ladies at Preakness. There was like 8 times where she said, "I'm so excited about like 8 different things." I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, Wendy.
And Kay was definitely like, I thought this was Wendy's thing. The first lady didn't even spent 2.5 seconds with us.
I was like, good point. But y'all couldn't have hosted this event.
No.
So they say hi and then they go and talk. And Wendy's like, all I said was when we were on the phone, I asked Jazzy if Kay was going somewhere. And she said, or something like that. And I said, oh, it seemed like there was like something there. And then Jazzy was like, oh, okay, well, that's different than beef. Well, Wendy was being messy. And then Kay's like, well, you're known to lie. So I'm like, oh, is she?
I was like, that's kind of an out to be like, I don't think this is a factor, but Kay
Right.
is like, you know what? You
We'll
you
fight.
you suck anyway. So anyway. Oh, and before this, what did she say? I heard that you were talking of something to me that I wasn't privy about.
It's
Come
this,
again? Come
huh?
again?
What
Oh, it's like
Mad
when
Libs was this sentence put together with?
your friend learns a new word and they want to use it in a
So
sentence.
privy. What's
Oh my
privy to
gosh.
me?
One time I had a friend, she was in law school, so I don't like I think she was just like feeling her education and she kept saying per se every 5 seconds and I was like, "Oh my God, get me off the phone."
Per
Don't do it.
se, I can't.
To me that I wasn't privy about. Close.
Well, yeah, if you weren't in the conversation, you wouldn't know about it, Kay. But all right.
And nobody said anything. I thought Wendy would check her or something, but they just let it slide.
Like, all right. And Jazzy's like, I'm known to lie. And she's like, yeah, we know you lie. And she's like, look, I know you're going through a lot with Greg. And Kate's like, don't talk about my man when your man had 2 babies on you and you're marrying him. So I don't know. And I'm like, well, cut to the flashback of Jazzy telling on herself and basically saying that there may have been 2 children before or during, which she said something like weird.
I think when we were watching this, I was like, why the fuck would you tell these girls that? Why? These are not
Uh,
safe people. They are keeping
no,
all your records for you. And this is what we talked about last week. Do not participate. You're not qualified for this conversation. Don't talk about anybody's relationship because they can just throw yours back in your face.
that part. I don't know why she instantly went to Greg. I was like, look,
Because
Greg,
Greg looks like like an American hero compared to your dude.
I mean, he at least didn't have any babies on Kay, and he did give her and her friends 20s. So,
And he's behaving better now, but yours had 2 kids on you and you're
yeah.
getting and he didn't start maybe.
And he's a bench warmer. Oh God. Um, and then they just keep going back and forth. And Jazzy's like, I'm gonna give you grace, Kay. And she's just like, your man had two babies on you. And they're like, separate them, separate them.
Yeah, they started really going back and forth, and I was like, damn.
Yeah. And then Jazzy was like, it's okay. I'd be upset too if all I got was a small condo that my man didn't even pay for. And I was like, are we throwing shade at being able to afford condos?
Yeah,
I was
true,
kind of like, I
true.
don't know. I was like, I mean, her man didn't buy her a condo, but he didn't have babies on her. So like, I'm like, I don't know. Could be worse.
And it is a little funny because Greg made it clear that it is not his house. It's her
Right.
house.
He's like, I'm here all the time, but it's hers. So I'm like, I don't know. And then
Um,
Kay tells Giselle, I'm trying to change. Like, I don't know if Jazzy should go on our trip. Because Otia was like, is she going on holiday with us?
she did say that.
I'm like, I'm going to start
Tia, the
using that.
comic relief.
She really is. And
Not
then,
holiday.
right, I would refer to every vacation as
As
holiday now.
holiday.
I'm going to holiday on Thanksgiving. And then Angel, she does not say, don't bring Jazzy, bring just Charisse instead. She says, bring Charisse. I like her.
Yeah.
Now, you could infer, maybe since Kay said, oh, I don't want Jazzy to go, and they were talking about Jazzy going, her saying, oh, bring Charisse is like, bring Charisse instead. But she didn't really say, like, don't
No.
bring Jazzy, bring Charisse instead.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of just like, just to note that.
A little indirect, but a request was made.
It was. And guess what? They didn't invite Charisse, which thank God.
I thought it was weird that Jazzy was going though.
You know, I get it because she's now like, I think she officially became like a friend of,
Mm-hmm.
but it was weird to me that they kind of made the trip about her
Yes.
and then we're acting as if she's like been filming with them this whole time.
Literally.
I'm like, because then when I referred to earlier, when Wendy was like, oh, it's everyone against Kay and Angel, she had included Jazzy. And I was like, well, Jazzy just got here.
Mm-hmm.
And like, okay.
Do
But
you think
anyways,
all of her animosity is because of that whole interaction at the table when she felt like the energy towards her was just so severe compared to other people between Wendy and Angel, I mean?
I think so, yeah. She can't really let that go. It wasn't even
She's
that
like,
deep in my opinion. I don't
wow,
know.
wow, the way that you came at me, I will never let you forget it, bitch.
Wow.
Buckle up.
Wow, Wendy.
Wow, wow, wow. All she said, the worst thing she said to you was, wow, Wendy.
Right. It was like not that deep,
Not
but
at all. Not at all.
when it gets a little, I see more of Wendy's point later on, but right now I'm a little like, okay.
Yeah.
Um, but they all it's the end of Preakness, end of the Black Eyed Susan event. Which I don't know. I felt like given this how big they made it seem like it was gonna be, they didn't really show that much of it.
Not at all. I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
I only got to see like three horses.
Right. We saw a race for like 2 seconds, and then
Yeah.
like
I thought y'all were gonna be out there.
you guys were just like standing on grass. We didn't even meet the
Struggling
first
to walk
lady.
in the grass. I don't know if you caught. They were having a hard time in their
They were
heels.
going through it. But now they're all getting ready to go to their destination, which I'm blanking on the name. Where did they go?
Nevis. Nevis?
Nevis.
Nevis.
Yes. I was like, where did they go again? You know what's funny? I was watching Salt Lake City and they're doing like a crossover with Below Deck. So
Oh.
they're on like the cruise ship and one of the fish was like Oahu, which is what the fish was in this episode when
Yeah,
they were
they had
like the fish
Wahoo
of the
for
day.
dinner.
I was like, oh, not Wahoo twice in one in two
Wow.
Housewives franchises.
hmm
Um, but they all are at the airport. They're all like saying their hellos. Jazzy does show up.
hmm
We see them on the plane. Jazzy's in economy. She says champagne tastes the same in the back of the plane.
hmm
Um, And then what was it? Oh, they all land there. And then it takes forever to Jazzy to get off the plane.
That was weird.
Yeah. I
I don't
would
know why.
They were like, "Where is she?" I was like, "Is she in the way back of the plane? Like, what's happening?"
Yeah. They're like, oh, the luggage is coming out. Where's Jazzy? And then she finally came out.
Ugh. So then they're all sitting somewhere waiting because they're going to take a boat to go to their destination, which is
That's
cool.
really cool.
But then Angel almost
Oh, I
gets in
think
trouble.
they're like at customs. Like
Oh
someone's
yeah.
doing their paperwork for them and they get to have hors d'oeuvres and stuff instead of waiting like
Oh
in a
yeah.
line. I've never seen that kind of custom experience, but hey.
I hadn't either, but it makes sense because then
Mm,
they tell Angel, "Why do you have camouflage?"
yeah.
Is it
In her defense, it said you can't wear camouflage. Her bag was camo, but I guess since you wear a bag.
true? It's kind of funny too, because Ashley's like, you didn't read the paper, and it does say specifically it is illegal even for children to wear camouflage. And then Angel comes with this big ass Prada backpack that's like camouflage.
It was a cute bag,
Uh,
though. I don't blame her for wanting to wear a cute bag.
but
But yeah,
T
it's like, read the rules. Come on.
right, but Tia had a suitcase she could put it in, so she saved the day per usual.
And then they had the nerve to be like, why is your suitcase empty? And she's like, it
It
wasn't.
wasn't.
It's like, you put a whole ass backpack in there. It was pretty empty, but hey.
Mm. But they get on. Oh yes.
No, I was about to say, that's
Oh,
none of our business.
it's not. Do
Mhm.
you? I We figured maybe it was to shop, but I
Yeah,
guess
that's what I thought.
It did have things in it. I guess it just didn't
Mm-hmm.
have much.
Mm-hmm.
But then we get on the boat and they're all sitting and they're drinking the champagne and they're cheersing. And Giselle's like, cheers to everyone, even the people who didn't want Jazzy to come. Because I think this is when she says this is like a bachelorette celebration. Maybe she said that in customs or something.
Yeah.
But then they cheers and she says that. And she said, who said that? She's like, Kei and Angel. Um, and Angel's like, did I say I didn't want her to come? And she was like, you said you wanted Charisse to come. And she's like, oh, I did say that because I do know Charisse.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember saying not Jazzy or like bring
Mm-hmm.
Charisse instead, which she didn't say that.
No, she did
So
not. They're intent on misunderstanding her. Oh,
they
because
are.
Brandon, wasn't it in the little, like, during the customs thing? Is that where Angel was like, hey, y'all, I know you don't know me. I wish for an opportunity for you to get to know me. Or was that on the boat?
I might have been there. I feel like there was like a few times where it was like, well, this is how you get to know me, and I'm Angel, and if you want to get to know
No.
me,
Yeah, I think it was in customs. And she was just like, I'm excited for this trip. And like, I feel like y'all don't really know me too well. And I really hope like that you can get to know me, like who I really am. You know, it
hmm
takes me a little bit to warm up to people, but I think that was her like, leave me the fuck alone. I'm chill. Like, you don't know
right.
me?
Just get to know because she's very much like doesn't feel welcomed by everyone, which
No,
I get.
that's fair.
This is a hard group.
And she says all that just for later them to be like, no. Angel, you
Uh,
didn't want Jazzy here, did you?
and she's like, I wouldn't have said that. And Jazzy's like, well, was it just the energy? Was it this? And she's like, I don't think I said don't bring you. I did say just bring Charisse. And then Kay's like, I'm not fake. So like we had just had our moment. So I'm not gonna say like, oh, I want you to come or anything like that.
Hmm.
And she's like, well, if you're not fake, then tell Wendy what you said about her. So
Here we
champagne.
go.
And then Kay's like, what did I say about Wendy? And she's like, it's like, what did I say? And instantly Wendy's like, oh wow, when was this? And she's like, 6 months ago. And she's like, wow, that was way before our issues. If Kay was talking bad about me way before this is just another tile in the mosaic of how she's a bad friend to me.
She's like, oh, so this is proof that you've been wanting to hate me for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm like, next, and so now I see what you're saying, Brandon. She's really putting
hmm
all of the plot points for her story are coming together.
Yes.
And then they didn't even go into it after that, right? We
No,
never
because
found out
Jazzy
what.
wouldn't say it. And
So
she's
did
like,
it
she
happen?
didn't, right. She's like, she didn't call you fake or phony or anything like that. So I'm like, was it even that bad? Like,
Right.
then, like, what was it? Because they
Ugh,
even ask her in the interview and she, like, doesn't answer. I'm like, this is
I
stupid.
wonder if it was fake.
Yeah.
Wendy's like, hey, I won't drag you if.
When he's like, Kay, if you said this, that would hurt me because we were friends. And she's like, and it will, or something like that. She's like, and it...
Kay doesn't give a fuck. She's like,
no,
okay, Em, so
she's
I'm
not. She's like, I have my cute two-piece orange set. I'm ready to
back.
go. Um, but then they get there. The place looks really nice where they're staying. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Giselle's the host, and she's doing a good job being a host. She does tell everyone where they're sleeping, and Tia has her own the nanny quarters. And what was the reason? Because she's like British, or no? Because she has the
Yeah, she
accent.
said that because she's English, she gets to go to the nanny quarters.
Yeah, like, and Wendy's like, this is giving Nanny McPhee. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah. And
Um,
then Tia was like, "Oh, where the au pair would stay." I think is what she
oh
said.
yeah. And then she's like, oh, and then in one room it's gonna be Wendy, Jazzy, and Stacy.
Uh
And I'm like, and this is again put on because what are we?
I
Huh?
was like, "When did you like Stacy this much?"
Right. I get y'all are cool, but when did you like her this much?
To be like screaming and stuff, they really want to make it a thing.
I think too, Wendy knew that again, Wendy playing chess, she knows Stacy is liked and like a fan favorite,
Hmm.
and she would probably be liked. And so she's like, I'm gonna align with you. Cause she also did this. Remember her like first season, she did not like Karen at all.
Yeah.
But then she kind of got like flack because people love Karen. So then the next
Yeah.
season, she's like, oh my gosh, I look up to Karen. She's amazing. She's going to teach me how to start a candle business. And I just really like Karen. I look up to her. I'm like, since when? Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean?
She wants the narrative that will suit her best.
Yes. So, and I mean, again, if it wasn't for the arrest, it could have worked, which low key probably still will work because the
They're
way
like,
people,
"Oh yeah, no,
the way people watch reality TV, they're like, you know what?
yeah." The way that we just accept thieves and liars and criminals,
uh,
fraudsters, is crazy.
it is.
So, she will be fine if, like, she can get over the shame of it all.
Right. And if she doesn't go to jail too long.
Right, right, right.
So then this means Kay and Angel are rooming together.
Hmm.
They all go to their separate quarters. And this is where they see that there's these robes and they have their names monogrammed that Giselle had made. They're like these cute pink robes. And there's like these handwritten notes. And it shows everyone's going one by one. They're leaving
Yes.
notes, cute messages.
Jazzy, so excited for you and your upcoming nuptials.
Yes.
Wendy, happy birthday. I hope this is the icing on the cake and the mosaic of your cake. All of it. And then Stacy goes to her room.
Where's my note?
Brendan, the way I felt so bad for her.
I did too. This
I
was
was
me.
I was a little emotional this episode. And I was like, of all things, a blank card?
At
And
least
then
put
for,
no card.
and then she just kept walking around and being like, "Where's mine?"
No, I have to have a handwritten note. It has to be somewhere.
And then Wendy's like, "Your name's not on your robe. Where's my name?
And it's a size large.
Who's this for?"
This is not me. No, where's my name? This is so rude. You know what, Giselle? It must take a lot of effort to not think about me and to not have my name monogrammed on this robe.
Here. Yeah.
She's
Like
not wrong.
you sent everyone's info.
Yeah.
You did it for everybody but her. And it's funny because you were just jumping around with Wendy, Stacy, but Giselle wants you to know your place, which I don't agree with.
Yeah.
But this is how you
The thing
chit
about
chat.
Stacy is I don't know who Stacy is. So how am I going to write her name or a note?
Oh, we're so dramatic. We know she's a liar. But I guess if it's that deep, it's because really, what has Stacey done to you for you to do all this? It's really not that deep. She's lying about her life and you don't like it. But to be like, I don't know who she is. And like,
Right.
it's a little dramatic,
She could have
Giselle.
been shady and been like, I bought you this robe so you can save money to pay TJ back. Or something like that. Like it'd be
Yeah,
funny with it. Right?
right,
Something. But
right.
blank,
Blanket's crazy.
did you see the TikTok I sent you of Stacy on QVC?
No, I'm still locked out. I'm trying
Uh,
to go a week.
a week.
Yeah, it's a
That's
long time.
crazy.
Hmm.
Uh, well, she's holding a sweater, and it's a sweater with a camel. It's like a
Hmm.
Christmas sweater. And she's like, this blue sweater. And it's a camel because guess why? It's inspired by the nativity scene. Because when they came in camels to protect baby Jesus, it was so good. And this blue,
Oh my gosh. What in the National Geographic meets like home shopping?
it was amazing.
That's
After a week
funny.
you can watch it.
Okay.
But okay, so then this is where Wendy says the whole, oh, it seems like there's like a separation with the group
Hmm.
and everything like that with Kay and Angel and then
At
everyone
dinner, right?
else. She said it before,
Oh,
like
okay.
when it was just her and Jazzy. Maybe she said it again at dinner, but I know she said
Okay.
it then. But I was kind of like, well, you're putting Giselle and Stacy together, which and Ashley and Stacy together, which I don't think they're friends, but they do like
No.
Kay. So I'm like, it's not as divided. I think. I think people do want to, because they mentioned a couple times wanting to know Angel. I think Giselle even said wanting to know Angel outside of Kay. And this
Hmm.
is where Kay, I think this was on the boat. She's like, well, maybe y'all should be more fun and welcoming.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
true.
Crickets. They didn't really respond
They're
to
like,
that.
oh,
No, I think that Wendy is mad at both of them,
hmm.
and lumping them together since they're already friends is easy, and is trying to create this narrative that I don't really think the other people buy much of. Nobody
Yeah,
cares as much as Wendy does.
they
At least
don't.
right now.
Right. It's kind of like, yeah, they want to get to know Angel, but I don't think they're like dividing it as much.
Yeah. Like,
I
what are
don't
you
know.
on? What are you on about?
Mm.
And then you expect people who've been friends for 20 years to not be friends?
Right. I'm like,
Stupid.
of course, like I can understand what they're saying. Like, oh, maybe if Angel kind of like stays with Kay when they're all together, like, because that's normal. Someone you know of 20 years versus people you're just meeting that again are calling you ugly and saying you over edit your pictures and then saying that like you're a punk basically. Like, so like there's gonna be you're comfortable with your friend. But, you know,
Yeah, because I think this is when the rumblings start. And, or was it on the boat where Ashley is like, I saw a picture on social media and
oh
someone was
yes.
tagged that I know. And I looked and it was Angel. But
I did
that
not
doesn't
know
look
this
like
girl.
Angel. And we see the picture. And to me, it just looks like Angel gained weight. It looks like Angel. Her body is just different and her face is different. They and I'm maybe there's a little extra
She
like
looks like she's using a Snapchat filter.
yes, but I think but Brandon, when I saw the photo, the biggest thing I saw was the weight and not the filter.
Yeah, yeah. The weight, yes, because
So
she did
I
just have a baby recently.
right. So I thought that they were calling her like a catfish and saying like, "Damn, what happened to you like physically?" You know?
Yeah,
And so I was also like, fuck, these girls are ruthless. Like,
they
oh
are.
my gosh. And I remember me, you, and Jalissa, while we were watching it live on Patreon, were just like, oh my gosh, are they talking about her body? Like, that can't be it. And that wasn't what they were talking about.
No.
But in terms of just the pictures and her face, yes.
Hmm. It's
There is definitely but who doesn't use filters on their picture? I don't know.
that's the thing. They all do. Hers, it's just like it's very clear she's like using Facetune.
Hmm.
Whereas the other girls might airbrush, hers is like glam. Like
Hmm.
glam one, glam two.
Hmm.
Even though there was one picture they showed out that I was like, it doesn't look that different.
Yeah, like you could
Um,
tell they were her, but yeah.
yeah. But they all get ready for dinner and they all go. And this is where Giselle looks the best she's ever looked fashion wise.
I was like, she can dress herself.
Yeah, she had like a cute like teal dress or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, Giselle, this is good. This I
Mhm.
like. What was it Phaedra said to Demetria? You're winning. This I like. You won today
In this moment,
in
this
this moment.
outfit.
Now this I like. They're like, now this. So they all sit down for dinner. And then what was the first thing they talk about? Because
It
they don't
wasn't.
start off talking about the catfish.
No, it was I can't remember.
I think it was Wendy says something. What was it? Oh, they kind of okay. They talk. Stacy asks Kay if she's with Greg. She's like, I know we don't talk, Kay, but
Oh.
are you back with Greg? And she's like, I am. And she's like, you know what, Stacy? I feel like actually, like, we're good. Like, we've been having some good chats. And they were like, you were asleep on the plane. And she's like, well, I woke up and I asked for gum. And then we kind of talked a little bit. And Stacy's like, you're right, you're right. We did have a good time.
Not her good time being we napped and I gave you gum.
Right. Oh, because Stacy asked too, how's Angel doing with like the group and how's she acclimating? And then Angel was like, you know what? The best way to get to know me is just to ask me. And Stacy's like, I promise it wasn't messy. And Kate's like, no, it actually seemed genuine. So like that was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And then this is where Wendy kind of brings up,
No, no, I think then Stacy asks about Giselle's man.
does she? They talk about so much.
They did, but I feel like since they were already on the topic of men.
No, wait, that comes after because then after is when Ashley brings up that
Oh,
other
Stacy.
thing.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. But something happens and Wendy talks.
Yeah.
I forget why. Because she brings up something about what happened at the brunch, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And how like she reacted that way. And then I don't know, they don't really find too much of a resolution. But then Giselle, this is where she brings up. She's like, I've been meaning to say this, Angel. I saw something about Tia and somebody else hanging out. And I recognized Tia in the picture, but I looked at the other picture and I was like, I don't know this lady. Who is this lady?
Mm-hmm.
And Angel's like, it is an older picture, but it's not edited at all.
And Tia does chime in and she's like, well, she did have a baby 19 months ago. But they're just like filters. The conversation goes to filters. They're like, girl, you use
That
filters.
is not you, Angel. It is me. It's not edited at all. I'm like, no, Angel. No, you can't say it's not edited out. It's clearly edited.
Or you just like have amazing lights that nobody else has. I don't know,
You
girl.
looked AI. Like, come on.
She did. She
Oh,
did. She
and
did.
then Stacey's confessional was amazing though. She's like, it happens to the best of us. You go to the photo editing app and you tweak this and then you tweak that and then you add this and then all of a sudden you're all tweaked out and you're unrecognizable. But she's so good at it. uh, but Angel's maintaining. And then this is where she's being very chill though with Giselle.
Hmm.
And this is where Wendy's kind of, I think, saying something to Stacy, and Kay's like, say it, Wendy. And then Wendy's like, it's crazy to me how you have a different reaction with me than with Giselle or anybody else. And Angel's like, how so? And it's like, with like you literally snapped on me. Oh yes, because oh my gosh, it's all clicking with me. Before all that, Angel had said she felt attacked by Wendy
Oh yeah,
at the
at the
brunch.
brunch.
And
Hmm.
Wendy's like, why would you say attacked? I asked you a question.
Hmm.
And she's like, well, I didn't like the question. And I'm like, well, that's not attacked.
No.
It's just, you didn't like what she had to say. Fine.
Hmm.
But, and then this is where Wendy kind of calls her out. And then Angel does kind of like get a little bit of an attitude and kind of snaps back. And she's like, you're proving my point. Because literally, I ask you a question and you snap at me and you're like, wow, Wendy. And now you're doing this and have this energy. But she says you purport yourself to be somebody different on social media than you purport yourself to be in front of this group. And it's
Hmm.
nothing. And Angel's just like, you know what? I'm allowed to have a different reaction to different people. And she's like, you are, but just know it's been peeped. And I'm like, okay.
I And you had to break this down for me because I was like, what is Wendy getting at? But she really just feels like she's being treated differently. This is an example of us actively seeing her being treated differently. I get what Angel says too. Maybe I don't care about what they have to say. Because what it is a little different in the sense that what Wendy did was say, yesterday you were very upset and you said this and this about your friend over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And today you're acting normal. And I think that is what pissed Angel off. It's like you're like putting me in a corner almost. Like
Yeah.
and then like calling me out of some about something I kind of like maybe I was talking shit about my friend, but now you told my friend and you told everybody else, you know?
Right.
And this is I feel like this situation is a little different. They're just being like your pictures are fake, which I thought was mean. But
Yeah, I would have been like, bitch, fuck you. You don't edit your pictures. I would have pulled up Giselle's Instagram and
right.
be like, this isn't edited. But then they could have been like, but you can tell it's me.
Yeah, I think that she is not great at the whole arguing thing. She doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to be a part of it. So she's like picking her battles kind of thing.
Hmm.
Um but I also get what Wendy's saying because you definitely did switch up on her
Yeah,
just for repeating something you said.
right. It's
You're
all a
like,
mess.
mm-hmm.
But then, so that kind of ends. And then is this where Stacy then?
Giselle, do you have a man?
I don't. Oh, really? Because I think you do.
Who's this guy? She like takes out her phone and shows a picture, and they're all like, "Oh, who is he? Who
Yeah,
is
she said the
that?"
name, I forget, but she's like, he plays for the NFL. And then Jesse goes, okay, wag.
And then Giselle's like, "Well, it looks like you already know who he is. Then why are you asking me about it?"
She's like, it's a date. It's not that I'm getting married to him. And I could buy that at this point, that maybe they just
Yeah.
went on a couple dates.
No, Stacey's stupid. We've already established that this is not tea. Like
Yeah.
Giselle's not married.
I guess so. I started to see Stacey's point more, but I do because I think I watched Watch What Happens Live, and
Mhm.
I think she explained it a little more there.
What'd she say?
I think, well, she just made a comment. I think it's just kind of like, okay, Giselle expects everyone to be open and honest about their things, but she's hiding this.
But I don't think it's hiding if it's not an official relationship.
That part too, I'm kind of like, okay, I can
She's
understand like
single.
Giselle Prize, and it's kind of like, okay, Giselle, what are you doing? But I think her more issue with you, Stacey, was the fact that you lied.
You lied.
And
And I
like,
th- and I think that for this too, it's like you don't just bring any man on the show. You
yeah,
don't just add any guy, you know? So she's like, I'm not trying to make this part of my storyline if we're just fucking.
right.
You know what I mean? Or
She's been
dating.
burned before. What was his name? Oh my gosh.
Oh, they showed. Well,
They showed.
earlier we had that flashback. Somebody was
Yes.
talking about Giselle, and
Oh
they're like, "Oh,
yeah,
I saw
because
you with a man," and they're like, "Is he black? Is he bald?"
he's like, he is. Yes, it was okay. So they showed Jamal, which is the baby daddy, which we know how he did her dirty. Oh, Sherman. Sherman.
Sherman,
And that
yeah.
ended bad because Monique called out how he was arrested once for performing sexual acts in public.
Whew.
Um so that was, and then he just didn't want to be with Giselle and didn't film. Remember, Jalissa was like, I'm at the part where Sherman's not talking to her.
Yes. Jalissa is rewatching Potomac, and it makes
Ugh,
me want to watch it too because I'm like, dang.
Potomac, so good.
Ah,
So then they ask Ashley, oh, have you met this guy? And Ashley's like, well, was at a party and he was there. Like she's clearly covering. And I'm like, okay, Miss Open and Honest. Like now I'm like, just say it.
well, Giselle didn't seem bothered, and I seemed funny when Ashley was doing it. So I was like, why are you being
Yeah.
so coy?
She played it off. So I'm like, Ashley, like you can be like, it seems to be fine.
Yeah.
But then Ashley, she makes the connection. I wouldn't say it was like Thomas Jefferson to TJ connection, but
Hmm.
she did ask, oh, who else here has like been with an NFL player? And then some people raise their hands. Jesse's like, hey, you're not raising your hand?
Stacy picks up her phone. She's playing with her bracelet.
I'm just checking out my wet and wavy.
They're like, Stacey, you're quiet. She's like, why shouldn't I be? Why shouldn't I be?
Well, word on the street is. Oh, that's what she told Giselle. She was like, word on the streets, you're with this guy. And she's like, what streets? And she's like, you know the streets. Uh, and then they're like, well, it turns out Stacy might be talking to someone that we all know or
Mhm.
trying to. And they're like, who? And they were like a former Redskins player. And then instantly Wendy knew. She was like, oh my
Gasp.
Stacy.
Gasp.
And then
Shock, surprise.
Jazzy's like, Chris Samuels? Um, and then it ends on a to be continued. No, I
And
did
then
see
they give us a preview. I was like, damn, y'all suck.
they didn't. And I'll be honest, I watched they released the first 6 minutes already. They didn't have to end on a to be continued. I
No.
won't say anything, but
Did they finish dinner?
they finished dinner and then they play like a game after or something.
Oh, stubborn.
And they try to set up more. Oh, Angel can be herself when Kay's not there. And I'm like, well, y'all are playing a game now. And you're not calling her a catfish.
They're putting this girl under a microscope, and I literally don't think that she is the person to do. Like, I think that I am sure Angel is a nice person. Y'all are just putting her on the spot. She's just talking shit about her friend for a couple minutes, like, and you're
Yeah.
acting like it's World War III. If somebody said they were gonna chin check me, that would upset me too. But it's also my best friend of 20 years, so if I'm not gonna like yell at them for it, like,
Right.
relax, you know. But it's just gonna be let's bother Angel. We're done bothering Stacy for now. Let's bother Angel.
Let's go to Angel for now, but soon we'll be back in Stacy when Monique comes back. And
Uh,
so yeah, I'm looking forward to next week's episode. This trip is fun. This was a good
Me too.
episode. I really
Very
liked it.
good. Yeah, it was good. It was good. The pot is stirring because I feel like this the root of the show is drama, and so far
Hmm.
the drama's kind of been dumb. But I feel like we're actually developing something. It is
Yeah.
still mostly dumb, but it's getting better.
It is. The drama is, and they're funny, so it at least makes it bearable when the drama's dumb.
Definitely, definitely. They have been
So
very fun to watch.
yes, and I'm just again really enjoying getting to know Tia.
Mm.
Uh,
Tia's the best.
I love her. But yeah, I think that was it for that episode. Anything else we want to talk about before we end the episode?
Oh, Tia got a phone call.
Oh,
Oh
yes.
no, she
This was
called
before
home.
dinner. She's like, Nathaniel, what is this I hear about you wanting to be adopted to a new family?
And he's like, "Cause I hate this family, bro. This family sucks. I hate this family, bro. I need a t-shirt with it."
But for real. And it was because they made him clean on his birthday.
Or no, it was his sister's birthday.
Oh,
And on his birthday, he had to clean. And now on her birthday, he has to clean. And she's like, well, don't run away before I return.
I'd be sad without you. He's like, okay.
Oh, because
Uh,
he's like my most emotional child. I think he's the only boy. He's 11.
yeah,
It's hard to be 11
it is.
and your sisters are just bossing you around.
Is he a twin? She has twins, right?
Oh,
I think.
maybe.
Because I know she has like two older daughters, and then I think she has twins. Or it's like a daughter and a son that are very close in age. But I thought
Yeah,
she
because
said
I
they were
think she said
twins.
her daughter, LOL. Why did it pop up? Tia, RHOP family.
She has that one daughter that's just like, we got this dog because it was on sale, but I don't really like it.
No, daughter, and then Nathaniel. Or is it?
I think she has four kids,
I thought
right?
I see three here, but
Am I
maybe.
making up a kid?
Somebody had twins though.
I think it was her.
Yeah.
Because remember they greeted Giselle at the door?
Oh yes, Nathaniel's a
Okay, good.
twin. Three
Okay.
daughters, one son.
Okay, I was like, oh my
So maybe
gosh, am I
Nathaniel's the twin.
imagining another daughter?
I don't remember another daughter though, because they showed us the older one, and I remember the middle one
They
on the
didn't.
phone because she didn't seem to want to talk to her mom very much.
Yeah,
He's just like, "I love you," and she's like, "Yeah, thanks."
gotta go.
Gotta go. I'm
Um,
turning
I
14.
think they only showed the twin briefly. one
Okay,
episode. I don't think we've seen her too much. Maybe they showed her again during the family time, but I
that's
know they
funny.
showed the other ones more.
Wonder if there's a
Um,
picture.
but yeah, but no, that was a funny moment.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, that was hilarious. So she's like, "Well, don't run away before I get back." I was like, "Oh, Tia, no, no encouraging words." But it's like your kid's being ridiculous. What are you gonna say? You know?
right. She's fun. She has a good approach to it and a good humor.
Yeah,
Um, but with that being said, I think that's it for today's episode.
that's it.
But thank y'all so much for listening. Another fun episode in the books. Really enjoying this Potomac journey.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but if you wanna like leave us 5 stars and like rate and review us on Apple Podcasts, that would be so nice.
So nice.
If you leave us a review, we love to shout those out. Also Spotify, you can leave us 5 stars. You can comment on the episodes too. Those are fun.
Aww.
If you want to see our beautiful faces instead of just listening to our beautiful voices, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Shade of It All Podcast. We also post fun clips on TikTok at the Shade of It All Podcast. We have our Instagram at the Shade of It All Pod, and we have our Patreon at the Shade of It All, where we do weekly live watch parties. Well, they're not so much
Yes.
live because Potomac's on Sundays, but we watch it the following Monday because it's on Peacock, which is fun.
Mondays. Mm-hmm.
So
8 p.m. Eastern. Join us.
yes, join us. It's super fun, and it's only $3, so
Mm.
it's not too bad. But with that being said, we'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.